Any volunteer to light a candle? Anyone else? I have to bring light. We have one more candle. Let's sit down. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Before we start our meditation, let us do our regular chanting. Please turn to page number 5 of your chanting book. Salutation to the Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. The three refuges.
Buddhang saranang gacchami. Dhammang saranang gacchami. Sanghang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami.
Next page. 5 precepts. Panatipata Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami. Adinādāna Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami. Kāmesu miccāchārā Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami. Musāvādā Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami. Suramēraya majja pamādaṭṭhāna Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami. The opposite page. Affirmative vows based on 5 precepts. Being aware of the suffering caused by the destruction of life, I vow to cultivate compassion and learn ways to protect the lives of all living beings. Being aware of the suffering caused by exploitation, stealing, and oppression, I vow to respect the property of others and to practice generosity by sharing my time, energy, and material resources with those who are in real need. Being aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, I vow to protect my commitments and those of others. I am determined not to engage in relations without love and long-term commitment. Being aware that words can create suffering, I vow to learn to speak truthfully and develop peaceful, kind, and meaningful speech. Being aware of the suffering that an intoxicated and agitated mind can produce, I vow to develop mindfulness and heedfulness. Next page. Homage to the Buddha.
Itipiso bhagavā arahang sammā sambuddho viññācarana sampanno sugato lokavidu anuttaro purisa dhammasārati Santa Deva Manusānam Buddho Bhagavati.
Homage to the Dhamma.
Swakkhato bhagavata dhammo sandittiko akaliko ehi passiko opanayiko panccattang veditabbo vinyuhiti.
Homage to the Sangha.
Supatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Ujjupatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Nyāyapatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Samīci patipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Yadidam cattari purisa yogani Atta purisa punggala Esa bhagavato sāvaka sangho Ahuneyo pahuneyo dakkineyo anjali karaniyo anuttarang punyak ketang lokansati.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Next page. Offerings. Offering of light.
Ganesaram pradintena dīpena tamadansina tiloka dīpam sambuddham pujayami tamonudam.
Offering of incense.
Gandha sambhara yuttena dhupena hang sugandhina pujaye pujaniyam tam puja bhajana muttamam.
Offering of flowers.
Vannagandha gunopetam etam kusuma santatim pujayami munindassa siripada saroruhe pujemi buddham kusumena nena punyena metena labami mokkam pumpang vilayati yata idam me kayo tatayati vinasa bhavam.
Offering of water.
Adivasetu no bhante paniyam parikappitam anukampam upadaya patiganhatu uttamam.
Offering of drinks.
Adivasetu no bhante gilana paccayam imam anukampam upadaya patiganhatu uttamam.
Worship of shrines.
Vandami cetiyam sabbam สัมปทานิสุปฏิทิตังสารีริกธาตุมหาโบธิงบุตตรูปังสักลังสัดาSadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Next page. Wish of well-being.
Sandam Vipulam Alantam Tansanu Hatante Rayo
Reflections on the teaching of the Buddha in English. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind made Adi. If one speaks or acts with an impure mind, suffering follows like the wheel that follows the foot of the ox. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind made Adi. If one speaks or acts with a pure mind, happiness follows like constant shadow that never leaves. Generosity, kind words, benevolent action towards others, and equanimity towards all beings and all things. These bonds of sympathy functions in the world like the linchpin in a moving cart. One by one, little by little, moment by moment, wise people should remove their impurities as the smith removes the rust from silver. For one who mindfully develops boundless loving kindness, mental refinements are weakened and the freedom from picking is seen. All conditioned things are impermanent. When one sees this wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. All conditioned things are unsatisfactory. When one sees this wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. All things are not self. When one sees this wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Okay, let us together practice loving kindness meditation and meditation on breathing. And this is a wholesome space, and we are all in this supportive gathering. So feel comfortable and rejoice this opportunity to have this kind of gathering who will support each other to grow our inner goodness and to also to grow our inner wisdom. So we have finally give ourselves a gift of this moment to fully take care of us, to take care of our mind and take care of our body. So with support of each other, we will now start to cultivate wholesome qualities in our mind and rejoice this moment, rejoice this gathering, rejoice this guidance, and rejoice your decision to come here. And with that rejoice, make a determination that I will engage in this meditation wholeheartedly. I will make use of this wholesome space, this gathering, this guidance, and I will engage in a committed practice. Make that determination now. With that, listen to the sound of the bell and to the chant and continue to gather your attention to this moment. Try to feel your body, how it is sitting here. Feel whatever touch sensation you can feel right now. Aware that you are here with the sensations of your body. Throughout the bell and the chant, stay in your body.
Dear spiritual friends, listen to your mind. You can still hear the sound of chanting resounding in your mind. Namo Buddhaya. Which means pay homage to the Buddha, the supreme teacher. You are in a peaceful, and quiet place. You are in front of the Buddha. Take a moment to observe how your mind is functioning right now. Physically, you are right here. Find out where your mind is right now. Observe your natural mind, your naked mind. Be right here with both your body and mind. You are in sitting posture, in a meditative posture, keeping your upper body somewhat upright, and you are keeping your both eyes closed gently. Both palms are resting on your lap, right palm on the top of left palm. Feel how you are keeping your body from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. From the tips of your toes to the tips of your fingers. Feel the entire body and relax. Relax your body. Relax your body. Relax your body. Be with your body. Take a deep, long breath slowly. Hold it for a while and slowly breathe out. Feel your chest area while you are breathing out. Feel your both shoulders, how you are relaxing your body while you are breathing out. Take few more breaths to feel your body more closely. You are relaxing your body. The body is the best tool to anchor your attention, to gather your attention. Be with your body. Now come back to observe your mind. Observe your mind. what is really happening there. Although you are in meditative posture, practicing this meditation, you may have some different other thoughts in your mind. That's okay. That is the nature. If there are some other thoughts, let them occur in your mind. Observe them and notice. Notice all these thoughts. Without any judgment or cultivation of these thoughts, just notice them. Whether they are pleasant or unpleasant, no matter what they are. Some thoughts may be positive or negative or neutral. They are just thoughts. Thoughts from past, related to future, or related to present. Various types of thoughts are popping up in your mind. Observing and noticing the thoughts, you are understanding the nature of your mind. With this understanding, now you can generate whatever thought that you wish purposefully. You can generate wholesome thoughts in your mind. In this meditation, we are generating the thoughts of loving kindness, loving friendliness. You have that capacity in your mind to cultivate loving kindness. You have that potential within yourself. Listening to the guidance, repeating them in your mind, generate the thoughts of loving kindness. Loving kindness is the wish to all beings to be well, happy, and peaceful. Wishing well being to everyone else. You can start from yourself. Think about yourself, your body. You are right here, this sitting person, this being. Think about your mind, your life. Genuinely generate loving kindness for yourself. The guidance will help you to cultivate loving kindness. Mindfully listen, be with the guidance, and cultivate loving kindness for yourself. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. May I be safe. Be healthy. Be healed. May my mind be well. Be healthy. Be healed. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. May I have a happy mind. May I have a happy mind. May I have a happy mind. Generate loving kindness and radiate throughout your body. Feel the whole body and fill your body with the thoughts of loving kindness. May my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Radiate your loving kindness into each and every parts of the body, into all the systems and internal functions of the body. Start from the skin, the largest organ of the body. Radiate your loving kindness throughout the skin. May the skin of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. penetrate in the skin, radiate your loving kindness into the muscles of the body, into all the bones of your body. May the muscles and bones of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Radiate loving kindness into all the systems in your body, into each and every internal organs of your body, internal functions of the body. Even in this moment, they are functioning for you. Appreciate that support. Deeply appreciating the support of all these systems, functions. Radiate loving kindness. Feel all the systems, the respiratory system, the vital function of the body, the cardiovascular system, cardiac muscles, the digestive system, the genitourinary system, the central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, the immune system, the sensory faculties, the eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and the brain. Deeply appreciating the support of all these organs and the systems of your body. Radiate loving kindness. May all the systems and internal organs of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. May I have a healthy body. May I have a healthy body. May I have a healthy body. Feel your body. You are relaxed with loving kindness. Observe your mind. Your mind is peaceful with loving kindness. You are full of loving kindness right now. Now it's time to expand your loving kindness beyond yourself. The loving kindness you are generating is boundless. no limits. Now you can expand the same wishes of loving kindness you made for you to all others. The same genuine wishes to all other beings without exception, to everyone else. You are extending these wishes of loving kindness, expecting nothing in return. That is your genuine loving kindness. Let's start from here, where you are practicing this meditation. Think about all these spiritual friends who are practicing this meditation with you, who are joining this meditation all together, including these monks, as a spiritual community. Let's share our wishes of loving kindness with each other. May all these spiritual friends be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. May all these spiritual friends who are practicing this meditation with me be safe, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Let's expand this loving kindness beyond this room. Think about the beloved ones in your life, your family members, your relatives, friends, neighbors, co-workers, anyone else in your life. Think about them and extend these genuine wishes of loving kindness for them. May all of them be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. Expand your loving kindness beyond the circle of the beloved ones. To all beings, including all the animals, all the creatures, large ones, tiny ones, visible or invisible, living near or far away places. Let's expand our loving kindness more and more. May all beings living in this neighborhood, in neighboring neighborhoods, in this city, in neighboring cities, in this country, in this world, in this universe. Be well. Be happy. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. Extend your loving kindness into every direction. Into the direction of the front, back, left, right, above, and below. May all beings living in every direction be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. May all beings be safe, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. Observe your present mind. Observe how the loving kindness has made your mind peaceful. Enjoy the peace within yourself. Now let's gently shift our attention to observe the breath, to practice breathing meditation for next few minutes. keeping your upper body somewhat upright. If you have changed your posture, take a deep breath, few deep breaths to feel your entire body, the changes which are happening while you are breathing in and out. Feel the entire process of the breath. Keeping your awareness in between your upper lip and nostrils. There you can easily feel your in breaths and out breaths. Practice breathing meditation until you hear the sound of the bell. Mindfully breathe in. Mindfully breathe out. Different other thoughts may occur in your mind. Observe them. Come back to your meditative object, the breath. Mindfully breathe in and mindfully breathe out. Make your full effort to be with the breath in these last few minutes. Dukkam pattaj nidukkha bhayam pattaj Nibbhaya Sukappantaj Nisoka Hontu sabbipi paninu. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are grieving be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Gently come out of the meditation and gently put your palms together and place them against your chest. And let's take a moment to feel grateful for this opportunity to have this peaceful meditation in our life. And let's deeply feel grateful to all the enlightened masters and the teachers in the past who transmitted this wisdom, this practice from generation to generation. And also, you can appreciate the guidance and the instructions you received for meditation today. Let's deeply feel grateful to anyone else who helped us today to come to this center, who cleaned and arranged this place for you, who are taking care of this center for you. Let's deeply feel grateful for them. And also, let's deeply appreciate the support of even these non living things we are using for this meditation. The cushion, the chair you are sitting on, this bell, the device which help to connect to this meditation from home. Deeply feeling gratitude and appreciating the support. Let's say sadhu 3 times together. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Now switch. Select. Switch, switch, switch. Not that one. One more time. Switch.
That's free switching.
Thank you, Bante, for this nice guidance. Anybody like to share your experience or any questions?
We've been practicing this meditation to bring the mind into focus and to live our life like mindful. Listening to music or playing games like playing drums or flute or piano or any song or playing Nintendo. Is this type of solicitude for meditation or is it distraction?
It depends. Definitely, any music. Even before we start our session, we have some chanting going on. So there are certain music with follow certain level of vibrations.
Like the sound of the bell, right?
Bell, and then definitely can help. There are certain, but I don't know about the games and other music. Even in the music, there are different tones. There are certain tones that will arouse our emotions. There are other tones that will appease our emotion. So we cannot make like a universal claim about music that every music will help you to focus or calm your mind. It depends on the level of vibrations that are emitting from those drums or from music.
Listen to flutes calm the mind.
Yeah, definitely.
Make you happy.
But our whole goal is not only to calm the mind. That's only one goal of meditation, because simply calming the mind is beneficial, but does not necessarily help us to completely manage our emotions and have deep realization. So therefore, of course, we can have even having a nap, is calming the mind, right? Yeah. But so we need a little bit more than calming. We need more awareness, more clarity, more insightfulness, and more ability. Like for example, loving kindness meditation definitely calming, but at the same time it cultivates our good qualities, skillful qualities. So music, maybe soothing music will calm you and put you to resting mode, but may not necessarily develop any skillful qualities. May not develop our awareness or awareness and mindfulness. Helpful, I would say, not as helpful as meditation.
So on the subject of songs and music, there is a song by Led Zeppelin
Hmm.
called Stairway to Heaven. I don't know. I asked around, is there anywhere I can get Stairway to Heaven? I want to go to
Go
heaven.
to heaven, yeah.
Everybody tell me, go and ask
Yeah.
Buddhist monk. They know where the Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah. If you want to go to heaven, just be good. That's the title of a book. Don't worry about that. It's you will get a free flight. Free ticket.
One thing related to music, right? There are so
Yes.
many apps and videos, even in YouTube, relaxation, meditation music, right? So can you remember one of our friends shared? So one of our friend, he used to listen to relaxation music, meditation music in the YouTube, and mind was calming, becoming peaceful and peaceful. In the middle, suddenly advertisement. Then
How you react?
Well,
And then his pace is
Lost
lost.
everything, yeah.
So you are dependent too much on external devices. Even if there's an advertisement comes, if you have enough skill, even to
Yes.
to go through it without being disturbed by it, and that will be the skill
Yeah.
that you need to develop. Okay. So continue to listen to music, but don't rely on that. Sometimes some games and other forms can be very addictive. So
They said it sharpened the mind playing games, but I don't know. I have my
that's
kids
different.
playing
That's
game all
different.
the time.
That's different. Yeah. Maybe to keep your brain involved. Yeah. Okay. So for our discussion, I thought I was discussing with Bante Padmasiri, what we can discuss today. So we decided to tell you a story. That is easy, Bante, right? So no need to, so easy way out will be tell them a story, right? And
We also enjoy story.
yes, yes, yeah. But this is something that can help us to, understand our personal responsibility. Our personal responsibility in promoting a peaceful way of life. Because ultimately, if you wish a peaceful way of life, if you like to promote such a peaceful way of life, or maybe compassionate way of life, and if we have that interest, and we have our personal responsibility to stand for it and then be an example of it, and we may not be able to convince everyone for that lifestyle at once, but if you truly believe that's the best way to live, peaceful way of life and a compassionate way of life, we have personal responsibility to live it and then stand for it and continue to live that way without abandoning or giving up that way of life just because others may not accept it. So this may be giving a little bit more burden on you. Are you okay to get some little bit more burden in addition to being good?
I don't know.
You get yeah, more burden. I mean, we talked about being a bodhisattva, right?
Yeah.
Taking a little bit more burden, on this compassionate way of life. Yeah. Okay, this story comes as a Jataka story. There's a whole collection of stories called Jataka stories, which where we find the Buddha's reporting his stories of his previous lives. Some of them are stories, records of his previous lives, and some of them are folk tales. But anyway, these stories are told in the Buddhist communities as a way of carrying a message, important message. And this is the story. And there was an ascetic, and actually originally he was a ordinary person. He was born into a well-to-do family, but he was also well educated. But after some time, realizing the realities of life, he decided to live a spiritual life, and he became a hermit, an ascetic, and he started to live a very, very compassionate, non-violent, way of living. So he started to, be very compassionate, and he really wanted to live a life that he will not even hurt an insect, even will not hurt a plant. So he tried to like live his life in that perfect way that he thought that will be most beneficial way to live. So in becoming an ascetic, he's cultivating all these good qualities and having a very self-restraint, self-discipline. So became a hermit, and so he lived that life for some time, and he actually he had his hut near a pond. It is nice to live next to water, Bhante, right? Yes. We used to have a creek. Bhante's room is the closest to the creek, and they are listening to the creek like free natural music, right? So this hermit was also living near a pond. One day, in this pond, there was a bloomed, beautiful lotus. So beautiful, very fully blossomed. And that flower also radiated a great fragrance around the area. So this hermit was so impressed, or so what you call fascinated by this flower and its smell. He really wanted to smell it closer. So he went closer to the flower, but he's just living a non-violent, compassionate life, and he doesn't want to do any harm or anything. He very carefully, went into the pond, went very close to the plant of the flower, and gently smelled the fragrance of the flower by bringing his nose close to the flower. Moment he smelled that fragrance, he heard a voice. He heard a voice, according to the story, from a tree deity. Have you heard about the tree spirits? Tree deity, tree spirits, the big trees are abodes for spirits, for other beings. So as soon as there was a huge tree next to that pond, and this hermit also enjoyed the shade of that tree also. As soon as he smelled that, he got a voice saying that, what did he say? You were never given that flower you smell, though it is only a single bloom. And aren't you stealing the perfume from this flower? That was the sound he got, from this tree spirit, maybe his own unconscious, whatever, deep consciousness, whatever. He got this, he got this blame, so this accusation. Aren't you not stealing the scent from the flower? This flower is not given to you. It's a part of the nature. You are stealing the smell of the flower. And he replied, I neither take nor break the flower, and from afar I smell the bloom. I cannot tell on what pretense you say that I steal the perfume. I didn't disturb anything. I didn't, hurt anything. I just only smelled the scent. And when he was having this, this kind of, defending himself, and he was telling this, and he saw another villager, not him, his normal villager. He came to the pond. He quickly jumped into the pond, and he started plucking the lotus roots, whole lotus plants, and breaking the stalks, and then he got taking the, because you actually can eat lotus roots. You have eaten lotus roots, huh? He was taking the lotus roots and few plants. He took it away. Now he disturbed everything. He's now carrying these lotus plants. No sound came.
No voice.
No voice.
Yeah.
No, sorry, no voice.
Yeah.
No blame, no voice. And then, then the hermit questioned the tree spirit. I only smell the scent of the lotus. You already accused me of stealing the scent. Didn't you see that person came and dig and uproot that whole lotus plant and carry away? Is it not a thief? No, is only me the thief? And then the teacher said that I worry not about that person. He is an ordinary person. He has long way to evolve himself, and I don't worry about him because they still need more guidance and more they still have delusion, and they are still yet to progress and evolve in their life. But you are evolved person. You are already in the spiritual practice, and I worry about you. They will take their time to realize and come to their lifestyle, but you have committed to this non-violent, compassionate way of living. Therefore, I worry about you, because it is people like you will become an example to people like those not yet enlightened, not yet intelligent or skillful people. So if you also have not perfect practice, if you also give up your practice, or if you also have more what we call a reluctant practice, and then there'll be no example, no guidance for the larger society. So therefore, I worry about you. If you stick into your practice, and then that will be a guidance for other people to follow. And then that is why I was concerned even of this little, it's not really a break of your, practice, but I worried about that. And then he realized that, oh, okay. So, he realized that Tree Spirit really concerned, because he want him to be the example, the guidance and the light to the society. So as a result, he said, okay, now I understand why you accuse me. So I appreciate your guidance, and please help me. If you see this kind of offense again, please speak to me. Can you guess what will be the response from the Tree Spirit? I'm not here to serve you. And you have not hired me to be your advisor. and find for yourself the path to reach the felicity, the perfection. He said, I'm here only to remind you once. I will not be behind you again, and you have to commit your own practice and and come to the perfection, to be the light, the guidance of the society. that's the reply from the Tree Spirit. So, but anyway, then he went back to his abode of the tree and disappeared. And then the ascetic took his lesson and recommitted to his practice, and then learned that actually he has the extra burden of being a pioneer of the lifestyle that he want to promote. So in addition to being good, we also have to be very, very mindful. And he said that you already kind of commit to that lifestyle. So when a free man committed to that kind of lifestyle and who seeks purity, a wrong like a hair tip shows on you like a dark cloud in the sky. Because you are already committed to that practice, so even a little bit of wrongdoing in you can appear as a big thing for the whole society, because others are still struggling to and they need some confirmation. They need some confirmation, some assurance that compassionate or non-hurting way of living is the way. So they need some examples. So therefore, even little bit of thing can tarnish that image, and that will be very not be helpful to the larger society. And then later, actually, in different place, there's a famous statement. Usually, we repeat that teachings of the Buddha very often in other places. He said that Ukha Daro Manussanam Nichang Apachito Maya. Bhante, what is the meaning of Ukha Daro?
Who has the literal meaning is who has a flashlight.
Yes, Ukha means the flashlight.
Yeah.
Yeah. And one who is carrying the flashlight.
Mhm.
Yeah. So torch bearers. So Buddha said that torch Manusana means humankind. Torch bearers of humankind are always praised by me. So he used that, the concept of Ukkadaro Manusanam. There are torch bearers of humankind. That means, people who, torch bearers, like who show in the path.
In the darkness, right?
In the darkness, yeah, in the darkness, and becoming pioneers. And I appreciate them because they are the one who will stand for that goodness no matter what, and keep doing it, and ultimately everyone else will realize it. And when you think about all leaders who like change the society, you can think about Martin Luther King Jr. You can think about Mahatma Gandhi, Mother Teresa, and so many others. Nelson Mandela, and nobody believed in them at the beginning, right? And and nobody believed that that's the way to win any difficult situation. But they were committed to that, and they were like torch bearers, right? And then not common people may not first understand the importance. So we need some people who will commit to this and continue to practice this. That will somehow change the common perception. So making your life harder. So, Bhante, tell me, why did you suggest this story?
No, you have already said that.
So it was easy, right? It was easy. Yeah. Telling this story.
No, I was telling him whether we are going to give you extra burden,
Yeah.
and because there's going to be some always extra. But on the other hand, we can remember that there's a stanza in Pali called Kicham Machana Jivitam. And being born as a human is very difficult. Again, to live as a human being is also very difficult. Then being born, it is very rare. On the other hand, and to live as a human being,
To maintain humanity.
that quality,
Yeah.
always difficult. Right? That's
Yes.
the kind of universal truth.
Yes,
right?
exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Kicham Machana Jivitam.
Yeah, definitely, Bhante. Yeah.
I
To
think
be
that
born
goes
as a human being is already difficult, but it's more difficult to live as a human
Yeah,
being. Yeah, definitely.
We were talking about the value changes, right? Changes
Yes.
of the value and understanding. How Buddha reacted to the some occasions.
Any thoughts, sharings, or questions?
But these guys holding the torch try to enlighten the people, they will be like persecuted by their own family, by their friends, by society, and it's not easy job.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Even he is 100% right, it's not be accepted right away.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So that's why I told you that it's going to be extra burden on us. But do we have to give it up because of that?
My family thinks I'm crazy. They're like, what? Don't kill bugs. They think I'm crazy. But, yeah.
Yeah, but it takes time. Yes, Melissa. Yeah.
The story made me think about perfectionism,
Hmm.
which I think, in my experience, can be detrimental to continuing the practice because I think
Yeah.
there's a tendency to be like, oh, I didn't do it perfectly, so I
Yeah.
might as well give up.
Yeah.
And I find the story discouraging. Sorry to say.
Because you're not even allowed this.
All I wanted to do is smell a flower.
That the culmination point, right? Maximum. Right? We are not suggesting that, I think.
Have you ever felt in your practice that you're done being a monk because you're like, well,
There's too
you're
much.
perfect.
There's too much. Right?
But what I felt in the story, Bhante, I don't know whether the tree spirit is a male or female, but maybe a wife of this ascetic in the previous life.
That makes me feel better.
I was thinking it kind of sounds similar to me criticizing my husband a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you again. Like,
Yeah, and second one, right? Yeah, you have to take care of yourself. You know? Yes.
To the serious part of what we're laughing about right now is that I guess like what I find is a difficulty still extending compassion
Hmm.
when other people are not
Yeah. Yeah.
evolved or being mindful, and like I find resentment, I find judgment, like all these things come up that I don't want to be experiencing, and it's not a part of my practice and my belief as a person and why I'm here, right? And I'm like, where's the room? Like I try to find room, and I can get like, yeah, I get stuck in that.
That's a challenge, right? Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, I think two questions, like maybe there is a challenge, when we cannot expect again, and we cannot expect that everyone, in the world, there was never time in the history of the world that, everyone, like, whole human civilization, like, the peak of that, spiritual evolution. But there's always, different. I mean, spiritual evolution is not like, all human beings are evolving into one direction at the same time. There are peaks and there are downfalls. And there's a time of history, you find people are like, peak of in the spiritual evolution, and there are times there's downfall, again, peak and downfall. So, yeah, challenge is that, when others are not, how we maintain that, right? Yeah. I think, of course, we also need to remember that we will not simply become like a doormat, and we also like have to protect ourselves at the same time. Yeah, and it is the challenge of the practice. Like, let's say, we don't want to talk about the larger scale, but a smaller scale. Let's say someone in our, in our neighborhood, in our bus, we are traveling, is like, acting aggressively, and so he's emitting certain negative energy, right? So our question is, am I going to be a victim of that energy, or am I going to produce counter positive energy, like observing it and then maybe producing something different? Because if you start to like respond in kind, we are already being, conditioned by his energy. So people are adding, radiating different energies to this world, and what kind of energy that we want to add. So So it's difficult, definitely, whenever we see like hurtful words or maybe aggressive behavior, violent behavior. It's really, we are sensitive to it, and we very quickly we want to defend or fight, or we feel that. But I think that is why we need like a strong practice, like of recognizing it and being definitely safe, but at the same time not to become a victim, and then being absorbed in the negative energy, and then become one of them, or like create some safety and make sure that you are safe, and then also purposely like with the strength and effort producing counter energy, responding in different, not in the usual way, but responding differently to that situation, that will defeat the other person, and that will then we will not become victim, and then we maybe in that situation we are emitting different energy to other people, right? Yeah, it's not easy, but that's our challenge. That's the practice. Do you want to be a victim, or do you want to be a source of new energy? Yeah.
I think we can take an example like Socrates and the Buddha. For
Okay.
example,
Yeah.
like we know Socrates, okay, he trusted and he sacrificed his life for the values he believed. On the other hand, we know that Buddha was living and he had his own values, but then he had a different way of handling that, right? And different categories of the people, different values. Even his father challenged him,
Yeah.
regarding ordaining his, son, Then how Buddha reacted? That means Buddha, for my understanding,
Yeah.
Buddha is not a kind of Socrates just to sacrifice itself, right? And like more being pragmatic, like as you suggested, and be more creating more positive energy and finding better alternative methods.
Be
And there are
more,
many.
maybe be a little bit more skillful.
Be skillful, yeah.
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 You mean
the question
Socrates?
you asked is, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he trusted his truth and he sacrificed.
And he took the poison.
Yeah. And I think we are not there. That means Buddhism is not suggesting that, right?
Yeah.
In reality,
Buddha
right?
did not do
Yeah,
that, right?
did not
Yeah.
do that.
But they did not. I mean, he was really against the caste system, but he didn't organize a protest to against the kings or the Brahmins. But he created an alternative closed society that has no discrimination. So anybody want to experience freedom, they can become part of his closed circle of society. So he created an alternative society rather than like confronting and protesting and and doing that. He has a different method.
Is it not true that as you move on the path, you get, how should I say it? You become more centered. You become more awake. And once you become more awake, there's a natural joy that comes from you at all times. So you would hit a state that it would never go away. And then it would not be a burden then to walk among any humans, because you just are the path. There is no, that's just you.
You don't have to make additional effort to be like that.
Correct.
Right? Yeah.
Is that not where we're going?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that is where we are going, definitely. Yeah. But to add to your comment, we will not be that perfect all the time. So initially what's going to happen because of our practice, there'll be moments of perfection. But then we'll be, back to our normal habits. There'll be again few moments of perfection, So these moments will increase day by day, day by day. These moments of perfection will increase. But we don't expect us to be perfect all the time. But there'll be moments of perfect parent. But you will not be perfect all the time. There are not perfect parents, but there are perfect moment of parenting. So like that, so there'll be moments of perfection, but these moments will be increase and increase, but there will be a point definitely that we have more enduring state of don't call it perfection, but spiritual evolution.
So Bhante, you obviously would associate with other monks throughout the world, and you talked about the torchbearers that are famous, but amongst your community, you also have torchbearers that nobody knows
Yeah,
that are
silent.
highly realized, correct?
Yes,
And when
exactly.
you meet those people, you learn, how should I say, how to behave.
Yeah.
Like, right? They,
How to be, you know, how to be.
but
Yeah,
they serve
how
as
to
an
be. Yeah,
example
exactly.
for the monks.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. And you know, we would love to like be with them from time to time to like, you know, reaffirm, you know, our own practice and be inspired by them. Yeah. They are, as you said, they are not very, you know, popular. They're not, you know, outside. You have to find them, seek them. So they are not in Instagram or Facebook. You have to go to them. Yes, that's true.
One thing I think about when we're, learning about this is, it's a practice, and that's just the thing, right? It's a
Yeah.
practice. So not to like beat yourself up if you're not perfect or somebody else. I think compassion is a really good antidote to anger and frustration. Compassion and accepting where other people are at.
Yes.
And also for yourself, for myself, knowing that, I like to say, well, when I know better, then I do better. When you know better, then you do better.
Yes.
And once you know something, you can't unknow it.
Yes.
So it's like that responsibility and accountability.
Yeah.
That's where that kind of comes into play.
Yeah, even the story is kind of hinting that, you know, yeah, we don't have to be that, you know, perfect, but when we know better, we have a responsibility to like, you know, yeah, behave a little bit maturely towards the other people who are yet to, you know, have that same, you know, development. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let us, you know, be committed to our own practice, and so let's try to, you know, be torch bearers. You know, first we have to have our own light. So with that, let us move to the other part of the program. So turn to page 14, and now it is time for us to share whatever goodness, whatever wholesome energy, whatever good merits, good karma we generated here with all others, wishing all of them also to share the same good energy. First of all, let us recall to our mind our departed family members, our ancestors, relatives, whoever cared for us so much, who are no more with us today. Let us be deeply grateful for their love, for their care, for their generosity. And may they share these merits, may they be benefited from these merits, may they be well, happy, and peaceful wherever they may be. Idang mi ñātinang hotu sukita huntu ñātayo. Idang mi ñātinang hotu sukita huntu ñātayo. Idang mi ñātinang hotu sukita huntu ñātayo. Let us also share these merits with all other living beings. If there's any being who would like to share this merit, may he or she do so. Ittavatace amhi samhatam punya sampadam sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Wish for the well-being of the world in English. May the weather be pleasing. May the people prosper in their lives. May there be peace and happiness in the world. May the rulers be righteous. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are in grief be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Aspiration. May this wholesome act quicken the liberation of my mind from mental defilements. By virtue of this wholesome act, may I never follow the unwise people. May I associate with good people until I attain Nibbana. Purification. If by body, speech, or mind I have carelessly done wrong, I acknowledge them all in front of Tathagata of great wisdom and determine to be heedful. We will now do a blessing chant, wishing you all blessings for good health, peace, and happiness. We will chant the Loving Kindness Sutra, the sutra given by the Buddha with great compassion for all living beings. We will chant the same sutra for you, wishing you all good health, strength, and courage to overcome difficulties in your life, to receive more support in your life, to have more mindfulness and wisdom in your life. May you receive these blessings, may you be stronger, and may you be more peaceful, more focused, and more centered. You may also recall to your mind whoever you want to share these blessings with, your family members, people who need help. Keep them in your mind and share these blessings with them too. May all of you receive these blessings. May all of you be well, happy, and peaceful. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Karaniya matta kusalena yantam sankam padang abhisamicca sakro jocha sujocha suvacho chasnsa mudu anatimani santos sakocha subarocha ampakinchocha sallahukavanti Sandrindriyocha nipakocha ampagam Ananugendo nacha kundang samachare kinchena vinyo pare upavadeyong sukino kemino hontu sabbe satta bhavantu sukitanta eke chipane bhutanti tasavata Sadhikavaye Mahanta Majjimarasakanukatuladittavaye Addittaye Dure Vasanti Avidure Bhutavasang Bhave Siva Sabbe Santa Bhavantu Sukhitantana Paro Parang Nikumbete Nati Mamyete Kanta Chinang Kanchi Vyarosana Patiga Sanyananya Manyas Dukka Vichaya Mata Yataniyang Puntang Ayusa Eka Punta Manurakti Evampi Sambha Bhutesu Manasang Bhavai Aparimanang Mettang Cha Sambha Lokasming Manasang Bhavai Aparimanang
bandhang adocha tiriyam cha asambadang averam asapatang tetang charang nisingno vasayano yavatasං vigata mindo etang sating aditteya brahmametang viharang idamaho ditteng ca anupagang silavadasanena sampan kamesu vinaya gedang nahi jatu gambasaya punareti etena sanca vanjena sonte te hotu sambada etena sanca vanjena sambaro vinasatu etena sanca vanjena hotu te jaya mangalam sabbitiyo vivajjantu samperogo vinasatu mate bhavantantarayo sukhi digayuko bhavatu sabba mangalam rakkantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sada soti bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sada soti bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata sabba sanghanubhavena sada soti bhavantu te. Let us spend a moment of reflection. Let us record to our mind whatever kind deed that we were able to do during our past few days. Think about an incident that you were able to be kind to someone, giving something to someone, or even listening to someone, or even a simple act of kindness. Let us rejoice these opportunities to be kind to others. On this day, or in the past, if I have done kind deeds to other beings with my body, speech, or mind, whether great or little, here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds and let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in those kind deeds, appreciating the opportunity to be helpful to others. I rejoice in those kind deeds, wishing more opportunities to practice compassion. I rejoice in those kind deeds, resolving not to compare myself with others. I rejoice in those kind deeds and gladly share this joy with all beings everywhere. May my kind deeds relieve the burdens of other beings. May my kind deeds shield me from all dangers and pain. May my kind deeds and merits that come from them help me in freeing my heart. Let us now record to our mind whatever kindness we receive from others. Think about a moment or incident that someone cared for you. Someone was kind to you. Or you witnessed or heard
a kind deed of another. Let us rejoice the goodness of others. On this day, or in the past, if I have seen or heard of the kind deeds done by others, with their body, speech, or mind, whether great or little, here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds, and let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in the goodness of others, being always ready to praise kind people and follow their example. I rejoice in the goodness of others, appreciating that there are many good-hearted people in the world. I rejoice in the goodness of others, expressing gratitude for any kindness done. May the kind deeds of others bring safety and happiness to many living beings. May the kind deeds of others foster gratitude and fellowship among many living beings. May the kind deeds of others nurture goodness in me and many living beings. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. It was so nice to have you all for tonight practice. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your contribution and your practice. And this coming Sunday is going to be a very special day. That is where we are going to have our Thanksgiving gathering. So we are having an early Thanksgiving gathering on this Sunday. And Nancy, would you like to say about the event?
Yeah, for your Thanksgiving food, you'll see on the website, you can sign up to bring food. What time does it start?
11.
11. Okay. And anybody who wants to help set up, see me.
Yeah, so we'll have, it's not only actual Thanksgiving meal afternoon. So we'll have 11 o'clock, we'll gather and do the offerings, and 12 o'clock, you offer months, and then you will eat. And then after evening, after the meal, there will be a conversation or dialogue, a talk on gratitude by me and by him. So we'll have a conversation or dialogue on gratitude in tough times. Yeah. So that we have that discussion afternoon, and then also we have short meditation and blessing service on this Sunday. So we will, yeah. I mean, we would like to try Thanksgiving food, so like seasonal food. So please sign up in our website. I think we have enough food items. If there's nothing there, you can still sign up for other items and bring your food items. So on this Sunday, okay. So please come and spend Thanksgiving gathering. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. And wish you all blessings. And thank you, everyone who joined our YouTube. Appreciate your participation. Look forward to see you again. And so please come for blessing strings if you like to have one.